ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another recap and reaction video of Project 6863. Sorry about that. Let's continue, shall we? Yes, we shall.
This has to be here from before we were here. Nelson Cyphus is a threat. Avoid contact.
Nelson's number.
What does he want? So Deborah sent us that emulator. The same Deborah that's trying to stop Cyphus, that tried to take him down before. D3B is Deb. Not some AI, not a fortune teller. That is Deborah. I am going to address it as if Nelson Cyphus is right. As if he's right in saying that D3B, the program that we ran, is Deb somehow contacting us. D3B is Deb. Not some AI, not a fortune teller. That is Deborah.
What?
D3B is Deb. How is that even possible?
What?
How is that even possible? How can D3B be Deb?
So we're just talking. Is he saying we're just talking to Deb?
Is that thing online?
I don't know. Have we seen it connected to anything?
This is ridiculous, dude. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, are you kidding me?
D3B.
I mean,
Could have just been like a username.
D3B is. But did he say we're talking to Deb? Is that what he? Can you read the message again?
D3B
It says
is
D3B is Deb, not some AI, not a fortune teller. That is Deborah.
But D3B doesn't even sound like a person. When we've been running that program, it sounds like a computer. That doesn't make sense.
Deborah's a person.
That's my question. How is that even possible?
Because that's a software. We're talking to a software.
Contacting us from somewhere?
It's literally a program on an SD card. Like how?
How's that possible?
And again, it's not like it's like conversational. It's just like invalid input. Like
is that? It didn't feel like AI. It didn't. It felt like someone was talking to us, but just pretending to not talk to us. It did feel like that. Like, was it all fake? All the processing, all the initializing, all the invalid prompt. Seriously?
I mean, that feels like that's what he's implying. Is that all of that was actually just a person that we've been talking to?
A solid question. And one that you might want to ask her. After all, she seemed to have no issue lying to you about who she really was. The least she could do is tell you that.
Ooh.
I feel like I know less than when this all started.
Exactly. I am more confused than I was this morning.
More afraid.
My brain is more twisted.
I don't trust anybody.
How could this be?
I don't know. Like, can the Apple II connect to something?
But regardless, that isn't what's important right now. I need that serum. And I think now you understand how important it is. When are you going to deliver what I want?
Okay, you just told us that what we think is a computer is actually a person that we've been talking to.
Yeah,
so, like,
honestly, I need to confront Deb. We need to confront Deb. If that's the case, if that's true.
How?
Power up that thing and just cut it. Just cut the BS, cut the crap, cut the lies, the manipulation. This is ridiculous.
That's the frustrating part to me is the fact that like every single thing has to be cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
What part of give me the vials do you not understand? You're testing my patience again.
Dude, put yourself into like our shoes.
Give us a couple days.
I mean, yeah, I just feel like we can deal with the vials stuff later.
Yeah. exactly. I like
We need
this
to
is
figure
ridiculous.
out more.
Like, I don't know who to trust.
What do we do till then?
The thing we have to do. Confront Deb. Do you want to do that now?
Yes.
I feel like, why not? Let's just do it now. Let's do it now. Fine. The secrets to the 863 project are here, waiting for you. If you'd rather play detective longer, go ahead, but I can't wait much longer. I'm just gonna, I'm ending that right now. I gotta,
We have to see this.
I'm gonna do this thing. All right, lights. I'm just gonna light up the space so it's a bit easier for you guys to navigate in here. Come on in. Okay. Oh, why? Oh, yeah, screen. Okay. I'm gonna screen record this again. You know, there are so many people that were like,
You can't screen record an Apple II.
Really?
yeah, you absolutely can. And yes, when we screen recorded it, it was white text and we made it green, but you absolutely 100% can screen record an Apple II with that device I showed you that you can find on Amazon. I'm not gonna link to it because I don't make any money out of it. I'm gonna go get the
Camera?
camera. Thank you. All right. It was in red base, so I'm lucky.
Okay.
All right, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
What's our approach? Before we start this up and interface with D3B with Deb, before I even turn this on, do we believe Nelson?
I don't. Honestly, I don't
just
trust him, and it doesn't make any sense to me unless this Apple II and the SD card and all of that can somehow connect to the internet, but
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works.
It's possible. There are some cards in here that I can see similar to the disk card. I did a little research. I think there's one in here that's called Ethernet.
What is Ethernet?
I honestly have no idea. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. Is this yours?
No, it's yours. You're the only one who sits there.
This is definitely not mine.
It's yours.
Did you see that this comes off?
What?
How did you know that?
What?
Fan theories.
Oh.
I saw this on the Reddit.
What?
What is that?
Oh, that's a thermos.
Oh, dude, I thought.
Oh, that's the insulation.
Oh.
But there's nothing else. Sorry.
Yeah.
It did look spooky at first.
I'm going to turn this thing on.
Okay.
I am going to address it as if Nelson Cyphus is right. As if he's right in saying that D3B, the program that we ran,
Okay.
and assumed it was a database or AI, the program that told us all of these things, I'm going to assume that he's right and that this is not a database, this is not AI, and that is Deb somehow contacting us.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, it just ends up
Does
being a
not
database
compute.
and he's wrong. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Are you ready?
J. Oh,
No, that's the
bracket.
cursor. It prompted us first last time, right? Or she.
It did prompt us last time.
Let's try
so
this.
what
We want to talk to you.
this is already so unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting under this stairs in a secret lair, trying to talk to an Apple II computer.
Oh, what did?
Invalid prompt. How about D? We know it's you. We want to talk to you. Just straight to the point.
Yeah.
Invalid prompt.
Okay. So this is similar to last time when we tried to ask it things that weren't in its database.
Yeah.
It was just invalid prompt. So
Yeah.
if anything, this is just more of what we already went through.
Exactly. I'm just going to screen record.
Okay.
So you can put that down, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're all rolling up on here. I just like, this is ridiculous. If this is straight up, just be honest.
Yeah.
Deb, please stop. We're just scared. We just want some answers. We know it's really you. Just help us. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will.
I think if we get another invalid prompt or something, then it's like, okay, this is just a computer.
Yeah, and maybe we were just baited or something like
Yeah.
that. Invalid prompt. Initiating conversational protocol?
What?
What? Told us about you.
Are you talking to a
You
computer?
want to tell us your side of the story? I suggest you start talking now. I'm done with this, dude. I'm actually done. This is like, I feel like we need to push forward more than just let these things start owning us. Everyone's trying to get a step ahead, a step ahead, a step ahead.
And it's frustrating to be on somewhat of the same level, whatever type of level.
Yeah. Acknowledged. What did Nelson Cyphus say about this unit? Are you acknowledging that you're a person or what? Like,
Wait,
acknowledged.
what did Nelson Cyphus say about this unit?
Again,
That
but
feels
it's about the
still so
unit.
unclear.
It's about the unit
It's like,
again.
is that the conversational protocol?
That you are manipulating us, everyone around you, Nelson, and his partner. Like, what else? That you could have stopped the
Trials.
The trials?
the
like,
inhumane trials and didn't, and that everything was just for your glory. I'm done playing this game. I'm done playing this game. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna start calling it
yeah.
how it is. You know.
Yeah.
It just feels kind of foolish to do it otherwise right now. Nelson Cyphus is attempting to manipulate you in order to gain your favor. Right. More than likely to retrieve the life's blood. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell if this is like,
I feel like I am now convinced that we are actually talking to
Yes.
Deb.
I think she's letting down the guard. If
why
I'm
is
being
she
honest.
talking in code?
Has fully
He
abandoned
said
this computer
the
lingo
same
of like,
thing.
I'm a robot. Like,
Yeah.
He said the same thing about you.
I know, truly, the manipulation.
It's toxic.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Yeah. Do you believe him?
This is a person. This is
Computers
Deb.
don't
we are
believe.
we are fully talking
Oh my
to Deborah right
God.
now.
This is, yeah. He was right. He was right, but I don't know.
So-
I don't know if he's right about everything. Like, right now, I don't know who to believe. I just don't. You should believe this unit.
Okay, why still say this unit? Like, we know we're talking
computer?
to Deborah right now. Like,
Yeah, exactly. But why? But why?
look, is she still
You
trying
lied
to, like,
to us
play this
about
up?
who you really are. I'm going to try and draw her out again. I did not lie. I believed you would be more receptive with that tactic. I see now that my approach was most ineffective, but it was not my intent to deceive you.
Is that just Deborah just saying, like, I mean, it was a lie of omission. Like, she didn't
Yeah.
tell us
Exactly.
her involvement. And she
Exactly.
pretended to be a computer.
Yeah, just admit. Like, are you really Deborah, right? Like, did you really work at Syntech
I mean,
with
just to be clear.
Cyphus? Just confirm it, okay? Please, please, please. Yes to both.
Okay.
Wow, we were being duped. We thought it was a computer.
I just feel like literally every person we've been talking to in all of this has been lying to us or manipulating us in some way.
What does this mean?
What is happening?
What does this mean? How can this be?
Where is she? Like,
Yeah, like why communicate with us through an Apple II?
Why
Do
go
you want
through all
to
this-
text us like
Yeah.
everyone else is?
why go through all this trouble? Why all the theatrics?
I'm starting to like buy more of what Nelson is saying.
Which doesn't feel good.
And that doesn't feel good, and that's why I just want to confront that. Cyphus told us to not trust you.
I mean, I guess that is true. I feel like Cyphus has told us more of the truth at this point than she has, which is just weird.
Yeah, exactly. Of course he did.
Not exactly.
Are you
but-
surprised? He will say whatever is necessary to win. But won't she say whatever's necessary, do whatever, impersonate an AI machine to try and win this war?
Yeah, that's
Feels
a
ironic.
lot of effort.
We don't know who to believe anymore. Like,
Truly.
after listening to that recording.
I feel like I'm being punked.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
It's like Ashton Kutcher's just waiting for me.
I win.
Recording. What recording?
Oh, she doesn't.
What do you mean, what recording?
Well,
Does
I mean,
she not know?
Wait, that is a good point. Maybe Deborah doesn't know.
The
I
re-
mean, why would she know if
I-
she was being recorded? That audio
I
was
don't know. The
horrible.
recording that was on the tape in the mountain ear. It was you and
don't think-
Cyphus's partner talking in the background, right? You sounded like you were pushing him out. And?
Why is everyone so sassy? Like,
We don't know what's going on.
So it's true? That's my question. So it's true.
Yeah,
Everything
she needs to
on
confirm.
the tape was true? I don't understand why that's an issue.
Like, does she know what we heard?
Yeah, why were you trying to remove him?
What's Dee's whole purpose and point of
Exactly.
this?
Exactly.
Cyphus would have had to do a lot worse for her to just be okay with this situation.
Oh my. Nelson Cyphus was a disease at Syntech. After he started doing government contracts, he
Wow.
changed. Suddenly it wasn't so much about changing civilization for the better, it was only about himself and his vision. He started to rush projects, cut corners, hire scientists that had no issue ignoring humane protocols. Also, he could get what he wanted.
What does he want?
I mean, yeah, she really just painted him as the villain there. Like,
So then on that tape, that was an experiment? We heard people screaming. We heard people screaming, bro. It was a Pegasus experiment. More than likely, the closer the projects were to Nelson, the worse the patients were treated. That's exactly what he said.
and well, and also like she was there too.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much he said, she said.
Everything I've told you is the truth. You have to believe that.
Why, when you've lied to us?
If you are telling the truth, then tell us about your 863 project. How about that?
I
How about
mean,
that?
That's a
I
good
just-
question.
Right?
It is
I
a
feel
good
like
question,
we
but-
deserve to know that.
But I feel like she's lied to us so much before this, so it's like, what's to say that she's going to tell us the truth now? So I just think
Exactly.
we should take whatever she
She's
says
on
with a grain
thin
of
ice
salt.
now.
It's a project I started outside of Syntech. I cannot reveal much right now. Besides that, I'm sorry.
So Cyphus was
Why
right.
not?
That she was working on projects
Without
on her
him.
own, like without him.
Why not? If we were chosen specifically for whatever this is, why are we in the dark?
Yeah, why don't we
why
know?
is this the hardest thing?
Why is this the hardest thing? It's complicated. You have to trust that I'm only doing it to protect the project. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. We don't care about this project.
Who cares? What about protecting us, right?
Yes.
There were documents about us
Please.
in this desk.
Exactly like you said. If she's saying we were chosen, like she needs to explain more
Yeah.
about why we were chosen for any of this.
Yes, like I said before, you three were chosen. But why? But why?
This is the most frustrating.
Project 863 is currently on track. Anything I would say,
Oh my god.
anything I say would jeopardize the success of it. Why?
That doesn't.
Why?
Like,
Sorry,
what
can't tell you.
project is so sensitive
Exactly.
involving like
Us.
that
we can't know.
It's involved.
For the very reason I chose you all. It makes no sense.
that
You can't tell us why you chose us because of why you chose us? This makes no sense. This is,
I'm getting physically irritated. Like,
all I can tell you for certain is March 5th. Nothing about that date has changed. I don't know why or how, but everything goes dark for me after March 5th.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, March 5th was, in her computer lingo, what she said was an absolute date. So this is obviously what she meant by that. But would she mean everything goes dark for her after March 5th?
Exactly.
plan
Like,
fails or she
what
dies?
Like,
do
does her
you
project
mean?
fail?
Like, how can you know that? How can you know that? This doesn't make any sense.
The fire, maybe?
Just
Like, time will
time will show you.
Are we supposed to do anything about March 5th?
We're not getting
I don't
anything out of this. It's just ridiculous. I don't think we're going to get anything. I think we should try a different avenue.
what is the thing that we can't know?
Tell us what you do know about the recording. It's worth a shot. There were dozens of conversations that I had like that about Nelson. You'll have to be more specific.
The one where the guy wanted to go home? He was screaming it in
Yeah.
the background.
Wait,
Wait, what did they say?
I want to go home.
Was that what that said? It sounded like you wanted to get rid of him. Like, I feel like I already said that. I can only assume that you heard me speaking to Wesley. Wesley.
Who?
Who's Wesley?
It's the guy.
Yeah,
The-
Wesley. Okay.
The co-founder? Maybe that's the co-founder.
Oh yeah,
Because
no,
in,
that
the,
is the
in, the,
co-founder.
in the
Yeah.
conversation, it
Yeah.
did sound like she was talking about what you and Nelson have built, and we know
Well,
Nelson's a
Yeah.
co-founder of
Cyphus-
FinTech.
Yeah, Cyphus
So-
said it when we were texting him. He was like,
Yeah.
They were discussing. She was talking to my co-founder.
Yeah,
So,
but
okay,
this
so-
is a name now. Yes, those meetings were a regular occurrence. He would tell me that he tried to get through to Nelson and that it failed. Over and over again, this would happen.
So the co-founder of Syntech,
Yeah.
Wesley, was also trying to remove or change something about Nelson.
So
Here's,
you
like-
were trying, admitting to this. So
Yeah.
you're trying to manipulate Wesley in order to gain power over
Even
Nelson?
on that tape, it sounded like she was
little bit.
manipulating him. He literally said like something about you need to stop manipulating me. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're just learning about their drama. We're not learning about like anything
Us.
like the dude screaming in the
Yeah.
background.
I was only trying to do what was right for both of us and for the company. I only said what I said because things were getting dire. The recording didn't make you sound like a hero.
Yeah.
There's no heroes in
Nelson
this story.
had his own take on it.
I feel like we're hearing the same story but from different angles.
And like,
it's hard to tell.
yeah, it feels like we need to kind of piece together our own story
Yes.
of this thing
Yes.
Yeah.
based on both those different stories and not trust that we're going to get the right story, if that makes sense.
Yeah, from either of them at this point.
I'm sure he did. He always was a snake, just biding his time until he pounced on any little bit of weakness. You have to be careful what you say to him. He was always a master manipulator.
Funny.
Can we talk about the fact that
He
Cyphus
said-
Called each other
yeah, they're
snakes.
literally calling
same
each other
thing
snakes.
about you. Wait, I'm not surprised. He manipulated everyone at the company. He only hired those that would follow him with no questions asked. Sometimes I felt like I was the only one that gave a damn about anything besides progress at that facility. So I decided to do something about it. And what was that? What was that you decided to do? If you're the hero here, tell us why. 863. Then that happened. I'd never felt more hope that finally things were going to turn around. That finally there would be an end to the nightmare happening at Syntech.
So 863 is her project to take Syntech down? I mean,
I
that's
guess,
what that
yeah.
sounds like.
863 is her hope to stop the corruption at Syntech. What does that mean? I know you've been speaking with an undercover detective and that he's made a request for the evidence you have. You need to listen to him. You have to trust him. I don't even know if I can trust you, so what does you asking me to trust him have anything to do with anything?
I mean, yeah, the LAPD officer wasn't lying when they said that they were working with Dee.
But even if Deborah, is the good guy in this whole toxic scenario, this undercover detective, he wants the emulator, which would cut us off from Deborah. This doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah, so what, we just lose all connection to Deborah now?
exactly, he wants the emulator.
I feel like Deborah knows more than John Doe.
I know. It's what needs to happen in order to keep this program safe. Why was it sent to us then? We can too keep it safe. It's been safe. But we can keep it safe here. Our studio is secure now that Cyphus can't break in with the fobs. Right? I mean, we secured all this stuff. I've known him for what feels like many lifetimes now. He's just looking for the truth, as you all are as well. What does that even mean?
He's just looking for the truth.
He's just
So,
looking for the
I mean,
truth.
she's implying that Cyphus doesn't even fully know what's going on.
No, she's talking about the undercover officer. He's just looking for the truth.
Can you give it to him?
What if we're actually wrong here?
What do you mean?
What if we're just getting in the way? I know we're a part of this. I know all this stuff is happening. I know somehow we're wrapped up into this. But what if we're actually wrong? What if Dee is telling the truth? You know, I don't like the manipulation, but it's hard to know for sure. Like,
Yeah, do we just go based on numbers? Like
we'll speak with him
John
again.
Doe and Dee
Manipulation,
versus
yeah.
Cyphus?
I can't guarantee that we'll just part with the emulator you gave us. This is our insurance.
Yeah.
You know?
And
This
again,
is our insurance.
Like, it's our only way of connecting to her.
There will come a time where you must choose, and I cannot do that for you. We will speak again soon. We will? What do you mean? We will speak again soon? What are you talking about? Unit has timed out. Please try again later. I need some air.
Please.
Here's the thing. I feel like this is all coming to a head.
We're at a stagnant place. We're dealing with two people's drama. Of course, I think it is coming to a head. It's got to. It's got to be.
I'm
because-
saying, though, that we need to actually take action. I'm saying that we should actually drop something off for the undercover officer.
Okay.
But I'm not going to give the emulator. Not going to do that. I say we give him his stuff back, maybe something else that means nothing to us.
Just to do something? I mean,
Why not?
You do have a good point. We have to do something.
gotta
So
do
many
something.
people are asking things from us right now. All three of them.
I
So
have to do something. Here's what I'm going to do. I propose we go find a location, we make it drop, but we don't leave. I propose we stake out. We see who comes and picks it up. Put a face to the name. Well, are you in?
Before I show you what happens next, click subscribe and the bell icon.
So excited. And that will be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in the next video, and Bye.